Hello, this is Priscilla, and welcome to the Conversational Hour. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. How are
Good.
you?
I'm doing wonderful. Thank you for joining me. And today's topic is John's telephone is ringing. So, what time is it for you today, Abel?
7 a.m.
Okay, not too bad. It is 6 a.m. for me, so just an hour's difference.
Oh,
Not too
I,
bad.
I can't complain. So,
That's right. We were both able to get up and attend class, so this is pretty neat. Pretty
yeah.
neat. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open up the lesson, pull in the class, and it should be up in about 30 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see. John's telephone is ringing. R ringing. Okay. And here it is. Okay. Okay, your objective for today is that you'll be able to practice telephone conversations and ask appropriate questions and use the appropriate voice. That is what our objective is for today. So now, if you will start reading once you see the document. And hello, Carmen. How are you?
Good morning, Priscilla. Good morning, Abel.
Good morning, Carmen.
Okay, well, it's great to have you both here. Thank you for joining me. All right. So you could start reading for me if you would and let's see. Hello, Ismail. It's good to see you.
Hello, Priscilla.
Okay. All right. In a couple of days, we will have all new lessons. So, Ismail, I think you've seen this one, but it's probably the last one that you'll see. It's the weekend. Okay. If you'll start reading for me, uh, Abel.
Yeah. First,
Start with hi. Hi, this is John. Can you see it, the screen?
yes. Now, yes. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name.
Oops. That was me. That was me.
Okay.
I was trying to type here. Okay.
Okay, okay. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get you back as soon as possible, as I can.
And I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
I'll get back to you as soon as I can.
Great. Continue reading, Abel.
Okay, John isn't John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message. Hi John, this is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mahjong last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 0946823419. See you later. John got at home at 7:30. He listened to Freddy's message. Now John is calling Freddy back.
Very nicely read. All right, Carmen, would you read the same, please?
Okay. Can you scroll up a little bit? That's it. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and your number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on the answer machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears the beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the phone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message. Hi John, this is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mahjong last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 0946 823-419. See you later. John got home at 7:30. He listened to Freddie's message. Now John is calling Freddie back.
Very good, Carmen. Now, Ismail, would you read the same? Ismail, are you there? Ismail, unmute your microphone. Ismail? Let's see. Ismail, are you here with us? Do you know if Ismail is still in the class? All right, maybe he's not. I'm going to go on. And so that was the telephone message that we would hear. Now I will read. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine, and then he left a message. Hi John, this is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mahjong last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 0946-823419. See you later. John got home at 7:30. He listened to Freddie's message. Now, John is calling Freddie back. Okay. So there is our telephone message. We've heard John and Freddie. They both have left messages and as they were talking with each other. Okay, I'm back in the classroom now, and I'm going to welcome Igor and Ismail. I think maybe you're back now. I had called on you, Ismail, but you were not able to hear me. So are you able to hear me now, Ismail?
Yes, Priscilla.
Okay, were you having some difficulties with your phone, with your microphone?
No, actually, my door ringed, and I have to open my door.
That was just like your telephone. Okay, no problems. So we're back. I'm going to ask Igor and Ismail to read, and then we will continue. All right, so I'm coming back into the classroom now. Control Tab, and here we are. Okay, Igor, would you read for us?
Sure.
Okay, and you'll read the entire thing.
Sorry?
Continue reading.
Hi, Hi, this is John. I I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. John isn't at home right now. Someone's calling him, and they're hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears a beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone.
Mhm.
Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message. Hi John, this is Freddie. I really enjoyed playing Mahjong last weekend. Can we play again this weekend? Give me a call when you have time. My home number is 633-7758. My cell phone number is 09468233419. See you later. John got home at 7:30. He listened to Freddie's message. Now John's calling Freddie's back.
Okay, great job. Thank you. Ismail, would you read for us?
Okay. Hi, this is John. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave your name and number after the beep, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. John isn't at home right now. Someone is calling him, and they are hearing John's voice on an answering machine. The person may leave a message after he or she hears beep. Some people don't like to leave messages. They just hang up when they hear an answering machine. Answering machines are very useful. People have them in their home or in their offices. They can record messages when they are not able to answer the telephone. Freddie listened to John's answering machine and then he left a message.
Okay, thank you very much for that. That was very nice reading as well. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is create a dialogue, and this is between Freddie and John. All right, so Abel, you will be Freddie, and Carmen, you can be John. Okay, whenever you're ready, you both may start. Try to not sound as if you're reading, okay?
Okay.
You may start.
You ready, Carmen?
Yeah, ready, steady, go.
Okay. Hello.
Is Freddie there?
This is Freddie.
Hi, Freddie. It's John.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So you liked playing Mahjong last weekend?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can you play again this weekend?
Sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams.
Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important.
How about next weekend? I'll have a lot of free time after my exams.
Oh, that sounds great.
What do you want to play?
How about my house?
Sure. What's your address?
I live on 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where is that? Where that is?
I know where that is.
Okay, it's 7 o'clock. Okay.
Sounds good. You know, Freddie, sometimes we play Mahjong for money.
Maybe I gamble. Maybe I gamble after I play a few more times.
Okay, that's fair. See you next Saturday.
See you.
Okay, very nicely done. It didn't appear as you were reading very much. So now let's listen to Igor and Ismail do the same. Igor, you can be Freddie. And Ismail, You can be John. All right, whenever you're ready.
Sure. Hello?
Is Freddy there?
This is Freddy.
Hi, Freddy. It is John.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So, you like playing Mahjong last weekend?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can you play again this weekend?
Sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams.
Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important.
How about next weekend? I'll have a lot of free time after my exams.
That sounds great.
Where do you want to play?
How about my house?
Sure, what's your address?
I live at 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I know where that is.
Is 7 o'clock okay?
Sounds good. You know, Freddy, sometimes we play Mahjong for money.
Maybe I'll gamble after I play a few more times.
Okay, that's fair. See you next Saturday.
Okay, thank you. Now I'll be Igor, and I'm going to Carmen to be John. Okay, and I'm going to be Igor. Hello, Carmen.
Sorry, I was muted. Sorry. Is Freddy there?
This is Freddy.
Hi, Freddy. It's John.
John, thanks for calling me back.
No problem. So you like playing Mahjong last weekend?
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Can we play again this weekend?
Oh, sorry, I can't. This weekend I have to study for my final exams.
Oh, I understand. Final exams are very important.
How about next weekend? I have a lot of free time after my exams.
That sounds great.
Where do you want to play?
How about my house?
Sure. What's your address?
I live at 733 Merrill Avenue. Do you know where that is?
I know what that is.
Is 7 o'clock okay?
Sounds good. You know, Freddy, sometimes we play Mahjong for money.
Maybe I'll gamble after I play a few more times.
Okay, that's fair. I'll see you next Saturday.
Wonderful. Okay, so that is our conversation. Let me tell you what I was doing as I was doing my response. To put the enthusiasm in my voice, even though I was reading, I said, "Hi, John." And, no, I have to study. My John was lots of fun. I put it all in my voice. I made all of those expressions come alive in my face. I know this may sound silly, but this is how it's going to get deeply imprinted into your brain, what you want to sound like, how you want the other person to perceive you, how you want to be received is going to come through just as if you're standing face to face with the person. So now what I'm doing now is actually face to face. You can see what I'm doing, you can see what I'm saying, and I said, "Hey, John, how are you?" There's a difference in, "Hi, John, this is Priscilla. I enjoyed my John." Now here was the question that when someone asked, I can't see, oh, Ismail, let's have a conversation, and I want you all to pay more attention to the expressions on my face than what Ismail or I'm actually saying. All right, you can ask me whatever it is that you want. For one, you wanted to know what Mahjong was, so you can ask me, what is Mahjong?
The same dialogue, Priscilla, or free?
No, this is freestyle.
Freestyle. Hi, Priscilla.
Hi, Ismail. How are you?
I am doing well, thank you. Where were
Great.
you? I didn't see you many
didn't-
times.
You didn't see me many times. You probably mean you have not seen me in a long time. Well, I've been here, and you know what? I have missed you so much. I'm glad you're back.
Nice to see you again. I
Okay,
miss you. What
thank you.
about
Thanks for sharing that information.
what about you? Is there any new things in your life,
A-
Priscilla?
Actually, there is. I just played my first game of Mahjong. And Mahjong, I have no idea what it is, but I'm going to make this up just for you. It's where you take a little tiny marble, little bitty marble, and you put it in your fingers and you thump it. And as soon as you thump it, it starts to roll across the floor. And then you take another marble and you try to catch up with it and hit it. That is Mahjong. Would you like to play with me sometime, Mahjong?
Yes, I
Awesome.
have never played before, but
Now,
I am curious about this new game,
but I
actually.
but I play for money. I play for money.
It's not important.
Do
It's
you
okay.
do you have money?
Yes,
Okay, get ready to lose. Get ready to lose because I'm really, really good. Okay, so you can see there's a difference in the way that perhaps I was received and how I brought more enthusiasm into the conversation. All right, now I'll tell you what Americans typically do. We do overtalk each other. If one person is talking and I've got something in my mind that I want to say, I'll start talking. But I also will pull back and let Ishmael continue with what he's saying. But really, what I'm saying is, what I want to say is much more important than what you're talking about. So let me talk. But that's not really what it is. You'll notice that when we are talking, we will overtalk each other. We may not do this in training sessions, and I'm sure you do it in your own language too when you're having conversation. If there's a little bit of a lull means a break in the conversation. A lull, which is Lull, when there's a lull in the conversation, we start to overthink and break into the conversation. Um, now, Anna is here, but she's not online. Let's see. Thanks. Haha, smooth. Haha. How are you, Anna? Anna, I wish worked, but it can't. Okay. All right. Well, Anna, join us when you can. If you have questions that you'd like for us to respond to, you can just post those in the sidebar, and I'll try to get to them. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is work on our vocabulary today. That is the last of the conversational that we will do. And I'm going to ask you a few questions, and then we're going to do some vocabulary building. Does that sound good to everybody? I hope so.
Sounds great.
Okay, so take about 5 or 10 seconds to answer these questions as I pose them to you. When I pose a question to you, that means I'm just asking you a question. I'm going to correct you today because we have enough time for you to answer the questions and for me to correct you. So, Abel, who is calling John? Your response will be,
Fred,
Freddie is calling John. I want you to give me a complete sentence,
okay.
and until I change the person, I'm still talking to whomever I'm talking with. So right now, I'm talking to Abel. Abel, who's calling John?
Freddy is calling John.
What do you think Freddie wants with John?
I think Freddy wants to play Mahjong with John.
I think Freddie wants to play Mahjong. Or okay, say it again, please.
Okay,
What?
I think Freddy wants to play Mahjong with John.
Okay, I think Freddie wants to play Mahjong. Okay, it's not necessary for you to repeat the other
Oh,
person's name. Why do you think
okay.
Why do you think Freddie is calling John?
Mm,
I think he wants to play Mahjong. Why do you
okay.
think he's calling John? Because
May-
we're having a conversation. You and I are having a conversation. Why do you think Fred is calling John?
I think that Freddy is calling him because he wants to play Mahjong.
Great. Carmen, what does John want to know from Freddie? He wants to know if he can play mahjong. Carmen, unmute your microphone. What does John want to
Sorry.
know? What does John want to know from Freddie?
I think John wants to know if Freddy's free for playing mahjong on Saturday.
Okay. And how many days is it before Saturday? What is today? What is today?
Today's Friday.
Okay, so he wants to play when? When does he want to play?
on Saturday.
On Saturday. So you can say he wants to play on tomorrow. Now we're going a little bit from script now because I want you to think and speak at the same time with rhythm. So what does John want to know from Freddie?
John wants to know if Freddy is available, is free to play mahjong tomorrow.
Okay. I wonder what time he can play. Make up something. Just make up a time. It doesn't have to be correct.
Okay.
What time do you think he wants to play?
I don't know, but I think he wants to play at night.
Okay. Did Freddie leave his address in the message?
Yes, Freddy left his address in the message.
Okay. What was that address anyway? Do you remember?
I cannot remember.
Carmen, make something up.
Oh, sorry. It's I don't know. Swallow Avenue. It's 4 Swallow Avenue.
Okay. 47 Selwyn Avenue? How do you spell Selwyn?
No, I say Swallow.
Make something up, Carmen.
Okay.
I'm gonna kick you to the side. That's a slang.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
Which one? Do you say Silver? Okay, I'm just going to spell it out for you.
Great.
Yeah, the address is Silver Avenue, Silver Avenue.
Okay, silver like the color.
That's it.
What a great avenue. Igor, how long has Freddie played mahjong?
I don't know exactly for how long he played the mahjong, but I would guess that he's been playing it for quite some time.
Why do you say that? Is he pretty good?
I think he's going to enhance his ability to play it, and he wants to play for money, to gamble, but right now he doesn't feel confident enough to do that, so he's not.
Okay, so
he doesn't think he plays well.
Okay. He doesn't play well and he's willing to play for money? Ooh, that's odd.
Well, I said that he's not willing yet, but when he had a few more games and he feels confident about his skills in this game, then he might consider gambling.
Okay. Well, there's one thing I can say about money. That's a great incentive. What do you think?
I think money is a great incentive, but you can always lose that money, and that's not a very good thing.
Okay, well, I agree. Ismail, did Freddie leave his home phone number? Ismail, unmute your microphone.
Yes, Freddie did his home phone number.
And do you remember what that phone number is?
No, I don't remember.
I think it was 77243. What might those last two numbers be? 04? I got it. It's 04. So do you think he's going to call Freddie back?
Yes, I think he's going to call Freddie back.
Do you even think Freddie has an answer machine of his own?
Yes, he has an answer machine at his home.
Okay, I'm going to call his machine now. Ring, ring, ring. I got the answer machine. What is the answer machine saying? Ismail?
Hi, I am Freddie. I am not at home right now. Please leave your message after the beep.
Beep. Hi, this is John. I'd like to know if you'd like to play mahjong with me this weekend. I'll be home tomorrow. Please give me a call. Bye. Forgot. My number is
Yeah.
774-2936. Okay. I'm going to see what Abel will say. Abel, this is your answer machine. Ring, ring, ring. Darn it, I got his answer machine. Hello, Abel. This is Priscilla. No, hello, Abel. This is
Yeah, you you mean I have to
be your answer machine. You are your
ah,
answer machine.
okay. Hello, this is the number of Abel. If I am unable to answer. Please leave your message and your name.
Okay, good. Okay, I'm going to call Carmen, and Carmen isn't at home either. Ring, ring, ring. Answer your phone with your answer machine, Carmen. Ring, ring, ring.
Sorry. Oh, this is Carmen. I'm afraid I cannot take your message right now. But if you want to if you want to leave your message, just do it after the beep.
Great.
Beep.
Hi, Carmen. This is Priscilla. Thought I might catch you at home. I'll call you back. Bye. Okay, Igor, you're not at home. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello,
Ring, ring, ring.
it's Igor speaking. Leave your message after this beep. Beep!
Hi, Igor. Priscilla's calling. Thought I'd try to catch you at home. I'll call you back. Bye. Ismail, your phone's ringing. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring, ring.
Hi, I am Ismail. Who are calling me?
Someone need to get him a new machine. Hello, this is Ismail. I'm not home now.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Go on.
Hello, this is Ismail. I cannot reach the telephone right now. You can leave your message after the beep. I can call you again as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you, Ismail. All right, so we're going to do something a little more exciting, and we're going to build our vocabulary. Since we have a lot of time, this will be for Ismail. All right, Carmen, I want you to give Ismail a word that you would like to learn how to use. Everyone will give him a word. I will give him a word such as elephant.
And you have to make up a story with that?
Yes, you'll be making
Okay.
up a story. But this is for Ismail. Make
Okay.
it challenging for him.
Money.
Money. And everyone should be thinking of their word. All right. Igor, Ismail, what word would you like to give yourself?
I'd like money.
Travel.
That was mine. You cannot have mine.
No, you have to come up.
Safari.
Okay, safari. All right.
Africa.
Okay. I need more words.
Water.
Water. Okay, 2 more, 3 more, 4 more.
Airplane.
Mhm.
Lion.
What else? Okay, I'm going to put gamble in there. Okay. Now, Ismail, I'm going to do the first one for you. But you cannot tell my story because this will be my story. You need to come up with your own, all right? All right. I'm going to pull some things from the story. You know what, Ma? I was talking with my brothers yesterday, and they wanted to take Daddy on a safari. The first thing that I'm going to do is give my sister Pat a phone call and see if she would like to go. Ring, ring, ring. Hi, this is Pat. I can't come to the phone right now. Please leave a message at the beep. Hi, Pat. This is Priscilla. You know, Al and Roy and we were talking, and we want to take Dad on a vacation. He's such a good dad, and we're going to go on a safari. Would you like to go? Get back with me with your response. We're planning to go to Africa. While we're there in Africa, I hope we get to see the lions. I hope we get to see the elephants. I hope we get to see even tigers and bears. Oh my. But what we need is money. Now here's what I need you to do. You know that game Mahjong that you love to play? I hope you don't get into trouble, but I want you to gamble a little bit, earn a little water. Now the airplane ride is 2 hours, so we need to make sure that we have a lot of water. And bring your phone and call me back on the telephone. Bye. All right, so I just created my story using these words, and I want Ismail to do the same. Now, while we're doing this, I want you all to be thinking about your words that you're going to use, and I want it to be a challenge because I want your brain to think absolutely positively in English. All right, so we have enough time for every one of us to do this today and do a great job. Ismail, you're ready.
Yes,
Ismail,
I am ready. Ready
okay,
to Silva.
start now.
I am curious about Africa such a long time. I read a lot of books about wild animals like lion, elephant, tigers, and the others. I planned a safari with my friends, but I need some money. But I couldn't earn lots of money in short time. That's why I am trying to gamble a little. I am very good at Mahjong play. I have to find some rivals who wants to play with me Mahjong, and I can earn many money in this game because I am excellent player at Mahjong. But I have to buy some airplane tickets. I can use my telephone to buy airplane tickets, and it is not safe to make a safari at Africa. We are going to be ready to handle lots of trouble. There is no so much water on the African soil.
Fantastic.
We should be ready.
Fantastic. Thank you for that, Ismail. Carmen?
Thank you.
Okay. Now, I want to address a little something in the chat bar. Miguel says that the teacher speaks very fast. Sometimes I can't understand what she's saying. And that may be true. So when I'm speaking, if you all don't mention it, I probably will not change the rate at which I speak. Just as in your own native language, people have different speeds and rhythms when they're speaking. But the main thing is that the speaker should be clear with the words. And I agree with what Igor says, that the more you listen to something, the better you will understand the spoken word or the spoken language, regardless as to what it is. But you must be patient with yourself. And here is an example. There are many songs on the radio. I love the rhythm, and I have no idea what the person is saying until I listen to the music over and over and over again. And once you start listening to it, you begin to formulate what those words are. You may not know what the meaning of those words are, but over time you will. And I think in many instances that is the case with language learners. It isn't so much that you don't understand what the person is saying. It is that your vocabulary and the understanding in the context of the sentence, it's difficult to understand, and we translate that to mean that the teacher isn't speaking clearly or the teacher is speaking too fast. But once you build your vocabulary and your comprehension of that vocabulary, you'll be able to not only understand the teacher, but you'll understand most native speakers. My final example will be in New York City. The people speak extremely fast. It's a challenge for me to understand some people in New York, not because of the language, but because at the rate of speed that many New Yorkers speak. But I do understand what they're saying. But I have to train myself to listen, just as I have to train myself to listen to all of the indigenous speakers who come to me. I don't understand all of you all at once, but I continue to listen until I get the sound and can anticipate. Okay, so much for that. Let's give Carmen some words. What can we replace elephant with? Anyone can give me an answer. Quickly, quickly.
Ring, ring. Hello, this is Maggie.
No, not yet, Carmen. We are going to give you some different words. Igor,
Oh,
give me a word.
because I made up my story with those words. I
Okay.
have to change the whole story.
All right. Well, we'll
Are
let
you ready, Carmen?
okay. We'll let go ahead, Carmen. Tell your story with these words.
Okay, I'm so sorry about it.
All right.
Roxana,
Okay.
maybe we can change only 4 of them.
Okay. We'll change 4. What 4?
Okay then. Ring, ring. This is Maggie. I can't take your phone call right now, but if you leave a message, I'll get back to you. Hi, Maggie. This is Carmen. You won't believe what has happened. My brother just told me. You remember your ex-boyfriend when you were at high school? He won a safari to Africa last weekend, and you know, he was gambling at mahjong. You know, he was always playing that game, and that's the reason you left him. So he won a lot of money, and then he took an airplane and went to Africa. He saw lots of elephants, lions, but he got into trouble because he couldn't find any water. So in the end, someone came to his rescue because he had a telephone, and he was sent back home. You know, I got it in my mind when you told me you were going to change the words. I go, oh my God, you cannot do that.
Okay. Great job.
Okay.
And you spoke so quickly, but great job. Okay, Carmen. Now, everyone else, did anyone else already pre-study the story? Because I wanted to give you a different story. All right, I want to challenge you to give me different stories. All right, so let's see. Igor, can we give him new words? What do you think? Maybe 4? 4 new words for Igor. Everybody give me a word for Igor.
Just want to torment me, yeah?
Okay. What word should we replace? Elephant with what? Abel?
Girlfriend.
Motorcycle.
Okay. And motorcycle will replace Africa.
Okay.
Okay. Israel?
Hang up.
Hang up. And Igor, did you want to give yourself a word?
What is Hannah?
Uh,
I know Hannah, but
hello. Okay. All
I
right.
got a new one. Hangover.
Okay. Hangover. Okay, we're ready to go. Hangover. Okay, Igor, you're up.
What is Hannah?
Hang up the phone, I think. Hang up the phone.
I see.
I don't know. Or it could be hangover. Hang up, like hung up, like hang up. I got hung up in traffic. Okay, let's just go with it.
Okay. Hello, my dear girlfriend. I'm just going to give you a ride on my new motorcycle. You know, I think we should go on a safari someday. Of course, we would have to use an airplane for that. And we would just have to hang up for a long time there. And while we are there, we could just play mahjong. And, you know, we can also drink water, not alcohol, so that we don't get a hangover the other day. Also, we can, you know, just for fun, telephone somewhere, like, you know, prank calling. So there is a terrorist attack or something. And I know that's quite a gamble, we could get caught, but who knows? So that's a really hello.
Okay.
Hello, authority.
Okay, nice, nice. Okay, Abel, let's give Abel 4 different words. Mm, and I'm going to go with obesity. Okay, this is a great time to practice using those vocabulary words that you've heard me give you in other lessons. Okay, Carmen, give me a word. Abel, give me a word. Igor, give me a word. And Ismail, give me
Okay,
a word.
I want to replace hello with a Wallace.
Wallet, okay?
Wallace. Wallace.
Spell it for me.
Oh, Wallace, like,
A person?
oh,
Oh, Wales.
Wales. Ah, okay.
And what is Wales? Is that a place? Or
I think it
whale?
means well.
Like in the water? Okay.
Ah, okay.
Okay, quickly, quickly.
High pressure.
Okay. Okay. Ismail, quickly.
Heart attack.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Igor.
You are my friend.
Okay, let's see. Who is this? Is it Abel's time? Abel. Abel? Okay, Abel. You're up. Whenever you're ready. Let us hear your
Okay.
story.
Ring, ring.
Obesity means to be extremely fat.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Ring, 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 ring. This is Abel answer machine. I am unable to answer you. Please leave your message. Bye bye. Hi Abel, this is Pedro. I just came from my cardiologist, and he told me that I have a problem with my obesity because that produces me high pressure, and if I don't lose a little of weight, I can have a heart attack in a few years. So I plan to leave my motorcycle and begin walking. And maybe this afternoon I go to the zoo to to see. I don't know. I have no animals to see the whales. To the aquarium to see the whales, and as I have no money to go to a safari, I have no money to buy a ticket for a safari. Maybe it can be funny to go to the zoo too. So I use high pressure. I just use high pressure on an airplane, and so our longer nights gambling and hangovers aren't my friend for now. So if you have some time, we can still try with May Young, and please give me telephone me. I changed the noun by gambling and obesity. I have used it.
Okay, I just want to remind you guys that even if you have used the word before, use it again until you see that I've erased it, because I want to keep up with you, and it also helps you to think. Instead of thinking, I used the word before, just use it again. I like your story, and I'm just going to tell one final story. I went to the doctor to check my blood pressure, and the doctor told me that my blood pressure was extremely high. And I said, what? High blood pressure? High pressure? I'm not even obese, and you're telling me that I have high blood pressure. And if I don't do something about it, I may even have a heart attack. I bet if I gave up my drinking, I wouldn't have as many hangovers, but I only have to drink because I love to gamble. If Abel calls me on the telephone one last time and asks me to play Mahjong, I'm going to scream. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get on my motorcycle as soon as I leave the doctor's office, and I'm going to talk to him about going on a safari with me. But I can tell you now that Abel is going to say that he's afraid of flying in an airplane. And I'm going to say, that's okay, because we can go to the zoo and look at the whales. All right, so this is just a way of just forcing you to constantly think without giving you enough opportunity to try to translate something into your native language. The story doesn't have to make sense. The fastest way for you to build your vocabulary is to take what you're reading, no matter what it is, whether it's a journal about medicine, a journal about science, a journal about history. Just take a paragraph, pull out the words that you know, a few of the words that you know, such as we had telephone, mahjong, and gamble. We knew those words from the story. So if you have a science article that you're trying to understand, put 3 or 4 words that you understand from the article in there. Then put in some words that you're trying to learn. Now make sure that your sentence still makes sense in the context of how you understood it. Then after you've said that paragraph to yourself a couple of times, you have a better understanding of it. Now I'm going to ask you all to give me some words that you have difficulty understanding, and I'll show you what I mean in the context of this story about the telephone call. Give me some difficult words to use, but you need to know what the meaning of the word is to some extent in case I don't know what the word means. All right? Igor, give me a word that you would really like to be able to use today. Igor. I'll ask the same of every one of you, so you all can be thinking of it. We only have a few seconds left, so quickly give me your word.
Substantiate.
Okay, we're going to use substantiate. Spell it for me.
Substantiate.
Okay. Substantiate. And what does substantiate mean? As you understand.
To base your proof.
To base my proof is my evidence, right? Okay. Anyone else? All right. I really need you all to be a little bit faster because we don't have a lot of time. Okay. All right. I guess no one has another word, so I'm going to go with just that one word, and I'll put in some fragile. Fragile. F-R-A-G-I-L. Fragile. Enormous. Phenomenon.
Fragile.
Fragile means to be weak or
I know.
Okay. Oh, phenomenon. All right, I can't think of any more right in the moment. All right. Yesterday, I wanted to go on a safari with my mother. And my mother said we would be able to go only if I could substantiate the reason for my going. And I said, Mother, it's for the class project. And it's an enormous project. It's so big that I must go on a safari in order to understand all of those animals. My mother says, well, you can't get into an airplane. You have high blood pressure. And the high pressure and the high elevation of the airplane will affect your pressure. But Ma, I said, I've played mahjong for several weeks now, and I'm not afraid of having a heart attack or anything. Let's go on that safari. I've substantiated my reason for going. It is because we have a school project. I telephoned Barbara yesterday, and she said she would go as well. Now, my only problem with Barbara is that she loves to drink, and she sounded like she had a hangover. But that's not a problem for me, because her condition is not fragile when she's not drunk. So, can we go, Ma? Well, my mother said, that's an interesting proposition. You've substantiated the reason for your going. Now, there's some interesting phenomena going on in the sky at the moment. It looks like there's going to be a storm. So I've used all of the words in the context of the story. I've used substantiate, phenomenon, and enormous. So at this time, you should have a better understanding of what these words mean. In that fragile means something that should be handled delicately. Phenomena is something that is going on, like there was a storm about to happen in the skies, and substantiate. I gave my mother reasons why I should be going to the safari. All right. Well, this takes us to the top of the hour, and we'll be doing more of these with the new lessons that are coming up, because I want you all to have a wonderful and fabulous vocabulary that you're able to use in conversation. When you're using these words in conversation, I want you to use them so that they make sense. My best remembrance of a word that didn't make good sense, but I understood it because I understood the word, was when one of my students told me that my teaching was benign. Now, when I heard the word benign, I went through cancer, sick. Like, what does she mean my conversation is benign? What she was saying is that my conversation is good. But in the context of a conversation, the word benign should only be related to probably an illness, not conversation. So that's what throws us off sometimes if you're using the wrong word in the wrong context. All right, so we are at the top of the hour. Abel, could you give us, please, your final word for today? Abel.
Okay, talking about what?
Well, your final word will be, what did you think of today's class?
It was very useful for me because, in fact, in an hour I have a job interview by phone from a girl from Ireland. In fact, it's from London, but
okay. Well, stay on the line. Okay, stay on the line after the class if I don't hang up, and I'll talk with you. Okay, Carmen?
Very interesting, extremely entertaining. So I hope you just prepare more classes like this one, because I really liked it and I enjoy it.
Thank you, Carmen, but you cheated. Carmen cheated. Okay, Igor.
She's very funny.
Final words, Igor.
I'd like to say that I thoroughly enjoyed this class as always, and I like your teaching style, and I think you're one of the best teachers on Verblume, if not the best. So I'm looking forward to speaking to you again. You're really making my English improve.
Okay, thank you, Igor.
And I'm thankful to you for that.
Thank you. I appreciate those comments. Ismail, final words. Unmute your microphone, Ismail.
Priscilla, you have a unique style, and I like your style. Thank you.
Thank you, Ismail. And Ismail, you're one of my dear followers. Okay, I know that lots of you will be going to another class. I'm going to stay on the phone for just a moment and help give Abel a few pointers for his conversation. If you want to stay online, I will need to end the recorded portion of this conversation, but I am here. Okay, guys, take care. Don't hang up, Abel, unless you're going to another class. I'll talk to you for a second.
Have a nice day, all, and take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See you, Igor. See you, Ismail.
Okay, I'm going to stop the broadcast.